One goal many people have in their meditation practices is simply deep rest, and this is a very worthwhile goal. Our modern daily life does not really support us in deep rest, and so we need to take action and actually do it for ourselves. Andrew Huberman talks about this very often. You'll hear him refer to NSDR, which is non-sleep deep rest, and he simply says that all of us need to have NSDR practices that we enact on a daily basis. So in this video, I'd really like to lead you through a meditation that can be really useful if your goal is deep rest. This meditation is a yoga meditation. It's known as Savasana, and if you've been to yoga classes, you've probably practiced it at the end of class. You can practice Shavasana in your bed, you can practice Shavasana sitting up, you can practice Shavasana just about however you want to, but I'm going to do the traditional yoga thing of laying flat on my back. And actually I would say I think this is really useful for me because I often use Shavasana in order to try to fall asleep at night. Now Shavasana itself technically means dead man's pose, and the whole goal is just to lay on the ground like a dead man and then completely empty your mind as if you were completely dead. Personally, I don't find it a super useful direction to just say empty your mind, so I'm gonna work through a body scan because it's really helpful for me. So that said, go ahead and get a good spot for yourself, lay down, and let's practice some Shavasana. Now, as you lay down, I really like to make sure that I'm laying completely flat and that I'm in a comfortable space. I really try to tuck my shoulder blades in, and so they're flat against my back and it feels comfortable on the ground. So when I lay down, personally, I kind of tuck the shoulder blades in like this, and then I come down. And then I can adjust myself, but I'm always keeping those shoulder blades really tucked and flat on the ground. There are good reasons for this, especially if you use Shavasana to fall asleep at night. There are good reasons for sleeping exactly in this position. And if you're interested in why sleeping in this position is particularly beneficial, one of the most famous physical therapists on the internet is named Jim Cavalier, and you can find him on YouTube. He'll tell you about it. So go ahead and take your restful laying down meditation, or however you want to sit. I could also flatten my tailbone against the ground. Great. So now that you're in this position, first of all, just take a deeper breath than normal and let it go. And then one more deep, deep breath and just let it go. Now pay attention to the sensations in your body. What does your body feel like? How is it right now? If there's any particular tension, let go of it. And we'll begin scanning specifically through each body part and just making sure that we release all tension, that we pay attention to the sensations that are going on, and really that we just give in to absolute rest. So begin with your toes and let go of all tension. Work back into the bottoms of your feet, your heels and the top of your feet. Find anything that's engaged and release. In your ankles, relax them. Calves and the shins, release. The knees, work your way all the way around, from the back to the front, around the kneecap. Make sure everything is relaxed. Just give your attention to the sensations in your legs. And then your quadriceps, your hamstrings, release any tension. Spend some time on the hips. The hips are so complex. You can start with the inner groin and release. Work your way to the front of the hip, the outer hip. First, just look for any tension. I find for myself, it's hard to even notice when I have tension in my hips. And then when I find it, it's really difficult to release it. Sometimes I find there's like layers and layers of just you release, but there's still some tension. And so you have to figure out how and release more and release more. When your hips are fully relaxed, move into the pelvis area, release everything. Into the buttocks, relax. The lower back, relax. Maybe it flattens against the ground a little bit. The side muscles of the core, your core muscles and the abdominals. Just release all tension. Work your way into the muscles around the ribs and the chest. Relax. Maybe your shoulders roll open a little bit more. Work your way around to the upper back. Just relax any tension. You can go down to the fingers. As you release, maybe they curl a little bit more. The palms of the hands relax, and the thumbs, the wrists, your forearms, maybe your fingers curl even a little bit more. The elbows, all the muscles, the biceps and triceps release. The deltoids on the side of the shoulders, relax them completely. The armpits, you find your latissimus dorsi, relax and release. Up into where the back connects to the shoulders, the trapezius muscles, release everything. And then your collarbone. Everything should be relaxed all throughout your torso. You can work your way up the front of the neck and the back of the neck, relaxing. Move your way to the back of the head. There are such interesting places I find tension in my head that I never realized. All the muscles around the ears release. The back and the top of the head, all kinds of little muscles, just relax everything. Work your way forward to the brow and the forehead. Just release. And then your eyebrows. Relax. All of the little muscles around your eyes. As you release them, maybe it feels like your eyes sink back into your head just a millimeter or two. The cheekbones relax. The bridge of the nose. And then all of the nose. And your lips relax. And your chin. Scan your face one more time. Find anywhere that's re-engaged. Release it. And then scan your head, the whole head. Look for any tension. Relax. Move down to the neck and shoulders. Relax any tension you find. The arms, the trunk of your body. As everything is relaxed and your attention's in your stomach, maybe your exhales feel especially empty. For me, it's such a nice feeling, that emptiness. And then relax everything around your hips and pelvis. And lastly, scan through your legs, down to your feet, just releasing any tension that's re-engaged. Scan your body again. Find anything. Actively release. Move towards rest. Give all of your attention to helping your body actively rest. And continue scanning your body one more time. If you don't find any tension, you can come to the sensations of breath, the sensations of heartbeat, the sensations of what your body feels like. Just rest in those feelings. Then maybe take a breath a little deeper than normal as we begin to come out. And release. One more breath that's just a little deeper. And release. When you feel ready, you can bend your knees, roll one of your shoulders over to the other side, come kind of into a fetal position, and just rest there for a moment or two. As long as it takes for you to feel ready. And then when you feel ready, use your arms and really push into the ground. Bring yourself up into an easy seat, whatever that is for you. And as you inhale, stack your spine straight. Exhale, Let your hands relax wherever they feel good. Well, how was this for you? I always find it so refreshing just to put attention directly onto deep rest. It helps me fall asleep at night. It helps me relax throughout the day whenever I just need a moment to just let go. It's very common that yogis say their favorite pose is Savasana. I even had a teacher once who was talking about the fact that he hadn't had a vacation in years because he just didn't have the money to go on vacation. Yoga teachers don't necessarily get paid all that much. So when the class was asking him about it, he just responded with, "My Shavasanas are my vacations." If you enjoyed this meditation, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you'd like another take on a meditation on deep rest, I'll have one coming up soon here on the end screen. Stoic Yogi, out.